Hello, this is Crypto Neptune, and I'm on to talk about Telcoin and give my price prediction on the future of Telcoin. Remember, nothing I say is financial advice, and you should always do your own research. Thank you to those who like my videos, those who leave comments, and I am blown away by the number of TelFam that have subscribed to the channel. I greatly appreciate each and every one of you. So, at the time of this video, Telcoin is sitting at 0.00233, right? We're up 55.92% over the last 3 months. We bottomed out at 3 zeros and 8 right around October 13th. And ever since then, it was on a nice healthy run, right? And then we kind of had some sideways action, which is fine with me because we established a new floor and could potentially see some more run up, around that 003 range. You know, Trading sideways is fine. We've got a new support level, if that makes sense, is kind of what I'm seeing. But a lot has kind of led us to this point, and I'm gonna get to what is gonna kind of help Telcoin in the future grow. So one of the things that I want to talk about, number one, with Telcoin, they have established a governance. That is very important because that helps with the sentiment in Telfam. So, meaning if you are allowed to exercise your right to vote on the project, like how they want to carry it from a council perspective, how they carry it from introducing new products and services within the platform, different things they do. That goes a long way with kind of sentiment, right? They've already laid the groundwork at a grand scale already with Telcoin. So this is smart to kind of give more of that decentralized aspect of it. If that makes sense, as short and sweet of it is, it's pretty easy to vote. For me, I just went and clicked the vote option within my Telcoin app. I clicked it. It's the bottom right hand corner in your Telcoin app. And then I put my MetaMask address wallet within there for, the Polygon side of it. I just put that in there, and it was pretty simple. From there I went to Snapshot, and I was able to click join and join the Telcoin governance. So anytime there is a proposal, I can come here and simply vote, right? And you are voting on the future of Telcoin. To make it short and sweet, I'm not going to read through all this today, but the vote will be held. The proposal date will be Thursday, December 21st. And then it looks like you have like 7 days to kind of vote on the proposal. But how do you get your voting power? If you have Telcoin on the Ethereum side and your hot wallet in MetaMask or Rabby, right? If you have Telcoin on your MetaMask or Rabby wallet and your hot wallet like MetaMask or Rabby, right? If you have staked Telcoin, you have linked it, if you've delegated to your MetaMask or Rabby wallet like I did, right? The only people that would not qualify are people who have it on a centralized exchange. So make sure you move it, some of that tail off of the centralized exchange, put it in a hot wallet, and then whether you're on the Ethereum side or the Polygon side, and connect your wallet and then kind of join here. So yeah, that's one thing that will help with helping Telcoin kind of get to that adoption level with the governance. So we are going to read a good post here from Night Defender 2. So it says here, this is a very detailed dissertation of Telcoin. Their mission, vision, goals, plans, ongoing work, targeted global services, targeted partnerships, steps in obtaining goals, proof of sustainability, proof of missing unified crypto unit that is globally adoptable, compliance, decentralized system from digital goods, services, and ownership ready, ubiquitous with the internet and accessible to mobile phone users worldwide, right? So that's pretty much a mouthful, right? Global services, targeted partnerships, right? Sustainability, right? The global adoption, right? Like all these, and then trying to be in the hands of every mobile phone user in the world, right? Integrates mobile access, exchange, blockchain settlement layers into unified blockchain infra- infrastructure and empowers four user groups across the layers of the system with economic and governance power. This shared decentralized structure not only supports mobile financial services, but also fosters a sustainable, self governing ecosystem. It aligns mobile networks with their subscribers and the broader GSMA ecosystem, creating a shared blockchain network value chain for Web3 services. And then he goes on to say here, that's all tail. My Telcoin has a sustainable plan. Feasible, tangible, solid projects. It's going to work and going to be acceptable globally. Smart objectives and projects. Right. So this is a great post by our friend here, Night Defender 2. So all this here, guys, all these different layers are going to drive up the demand for Tailcoin. When demand is driven up, that creates scarcity, right? And then you're going to have that price appreciation, right? It's going to be a snowball effect. So let's click on this first image here, right? So let's, from a visual perspective, let's look at this. What's all going on? You're going to have your users transacting, right? They're going to be transacting and to the Telcoin network, right? They're going to be doing remittances. They're going to be trading within the Telcoin app, right? So that's going to create that buy pressure, right? Then you have the stakers, right? So anytime you're staked within the app, you have an opportunity to get some of those fees, right? And the thing is, the cool thing is like if you trade within another app's asset other than Telcoin within the Telcoin app, it's going to have to buy back a percentage of that Telcoin, right? Because you're trading with another asset, a non-Telcoin asset, if that makes sense. So it's going to have to kind of buy some of that back if it makes sense. But again, the cool thing is you're still, as a staker, you're going to be getting some of those. If you have referrals, you're going to be getting some of those referral fees. So over here, you have the developers, right? The developers, merchants, they're going to have the ability to hook to the Tailcoin app and develop and kind of customize their app and then bring on their customers to have, whether it's stablecoin services or utilize some of those services within the Tailcoin network or Tailcoin application, right? So you're going to have buy pressure there at a full scale. You have your liquidity miners. Again, they are helping with the protocol, Telcoin issuance, exchange fees, right? So that's going to go back to the miners, right? And then over here, again, the users, and then transaction pay gas fees, right? You have the validators. So this is the Telcoin network in which mobile network operators will be able to hook up to, right, and help validate the blockchain. So, they're going to be helping support and they're going to get a percentage of those rewards or fees as well because they're helping with the support the network, But not only that, their subscribers will be able to use the, you know, Telcoin network as well, right? So, like, all this here is a lot. And once we get into 2024 and get towards the end of like Q4 of 2024, this could be, essentially bigger than expected because, again, you're going to have that demand. And once they start all these onboarding of, once they start announcing these mobile network operator partners by name, that's what I'm looking for in 2024. Who are these, people that are going to start with the testing? Who are these companies that are going to start with the testing? And, what that kind of looks like, right? So we have all this here, and we haven't even talked about Telcoin as a bank, the digital asset bank, and what that looks like. We haven't even talked about that piece. Are they going to have like different banking type services, but it's kind of going to be on a blockchain level, right? What does that look like? I don't know what that looks like. Are there going to be certain type of, collateral or loan services, right? You loan out your crypto for X amount of, you use your crypto as collateral, you get another crypto loaned out to you at a small scale, and you're, required to maybe pay that back, right? Like as like a loan, right? Or will they have banking and savings account services on the blockchain? I don't know that piece of it and how that's going to look. From a banking level, will there be partnerships with other banks that want to use Telcoin and Telcoin services? That's another piece too, right? If you are a bank in not only in the United States, but let's say they expand globally as a bank, what does that look like? So this could be a lot more. This could be bigger than we anticipated, right? And I have noticed ever since they ran this promo here, this is the promo in which they say deposit USDC into the Telcoin app with Transact and receive a Telcoin airdrop equivalent to the total amount of accrued cash and fees. And they're supposed to be dropping that. So you should be getting those rewards dropped to you in January. But if you're using Transact this month, any of those fees you essentially would have to pay, you're not going to have to worry about them because those are going to be paid back to you in January, which is nice. So it's essentially free. It's free cash they're giving you. But short and sweet of it is, I've noticed that this promotion has worked. I have noticed an increase in my Telcoin rewards. Have literally this last, I would say last 3 months. I'm sorry, not last 3 months. I would say this last 3 weeks, those rewards are starting to pick up because I think people are taking advantage of this. So if Telcoin runs like different promotions like this, if they're creative and run different promotions like this could also take Telcoin to the next level. So this should not only just be a, you know, kind of a 1 month deal. Maybe here and there throughout 2024, sprinkle in maybe like a week here, a week there to get more people utilizing the Telcoin app and kind of getting used to it. This could be a game changer. So, with all that being said, my price prediction for Telcoin, and this would be like the bull run going into 2025. Now, we could far exceed this if something crazy happens in 2024. But my minimum price prediction, like I've told you guys before, is 10 cents. That is my minimum price prediction. And my maximum price prediction for 2025 would be 25 cents. So I'm there. But again, having talked about, all this that we just talked about, this could be way bigger than expected, right? Especially if a lot of TelFam is referring people to the app, if they're using the app. If you still have not downloaded the Telcoin app, make sure you do so. Invite friends, share your referral links. I'll leave my referral link in the YouTube description, but share your referral links. Let's continue to utilize this platform because we, as a community, we as TelFam, we control the narrative. This could be a lot of times, yeah, sure, you need marketing, but the best thing with some of these companies is just word of mouth. To be quite honest, it's just word of mouth, and it just kind of just has that snowball effect. So that's my price prediction. Leave me a comment below far as your price prediction for Telcoin. Whether you want to leave it for your price prediction for 2024, or if you want to say something like my bull run price prediction for 2025 is whatever cents, leave that in the comments below because I'm interested in your opinion. With that being said, thanks everybody for listening and thanks for stopping by.